Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with attorney Brian D. Lerner. I hope you're enjoying the background music. It depends where I am and what coffee shop, but this is what we have today. So I'd like to talk about an issue where a lot of clients come in and they feel that they're owed something based on a contract or a promissory note or a deed of trust or something that had occurred at a prior time when the decedent was alive. So let me give an example. Let's say, for example, that the father had entered into a contract for a loan with some third party. We'll call him John. And the contract was for, let's just say, $100,000 to be paid back at a certain period of time. The contract was entered into, it was signed, it was agreed, the money was lent. Now, let's say that the father then died and left everything that he owned to his daughter, okay? And let's say that there's another person who he designated as the trustee, okay, or the executor, whichever, depending if there was a trust or a will. So the issue is, what happens to that $100,000? Let's say that there's $80,000 that has not been paid back, and the beneficiary, which is the daughter, is wondering, well, $80,000 is a lot of money. Is that still owed, first of all? And if it is, how can I get it? Well, and let's say that John, the person who was lent the money, says, well, the person whom I lent it has died, therefore I don't owe it anymore. Bye. First of all, it is not true that just because the decedent passed away, that the money is not owed. I mean, John borrowed $100,000 and he owes it back. The question is, to whom? Now, because the decedent left everything to his daughter, that's the answer. The daughter is due the money. So the question is, can the daughter bring a lawsuit against John to recover the $80,000? And the answer is yes. There are specific provisions that the successor-in-interest, and that's basically defined as whoever has the right to the property, okay? And that's the daughter. She's the successor-in-interest here. So she can bring a suit against John to recover the $80,000, and if John doesn't pay, she can do everything as if her dad were still alive and bringing the lawsuit. She can garnish John's wages. She can put liens on his house. She can, levy his bank accounts. She can do all kinds of stuff to get that money back. Because when you think about it, John has all the money. He borrowed the money, and just because the father died doesn't mean that he no longer has to worry about paying it back. Can you imagine if you took a mortgage out from a bank for $300,000, $400,000 and you passed away, that the law would, say, well, don't worry about it, it's not due anymore. Well, the bank would have a different idea. So it's the same kind of thing here. So, you have to cite the proper code sections, you have to show this, and then you bring the lawsuit. So, based on that, if you have any more questions regarding this issue, give me a call. I'll be happy to give a free consultation. And you can also come into my office. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and then more on the coming videos. Thank you.